Am I on?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Hey, welcome everybody. So you want to have a great, strong close to April? Well, you can take advantage of National Garlic Day. Okay. And I'm Italian. I don't think a day goes by without some garlic in one of my meals. Okay. It's not all of my meals. Okay. Why not start with garlic in my breakfast, right? In my omelet, and garlic in my lunch, and garlic in my dinner. Okay, guys. So we've got some fun garlic. Now mine's a little bit older, but it's the garlic keeper right here. Mine has the green seal, but it has those vents on the top for all your root vegetables. They should not be in the refrigerator because it creates moisture and then they're going to get moldy on you. Okay. They should not be somewhere warm on top of a refrigerator because that's going to create heat. Again, you want to keep them in a cool, dry place. Now, if you are not a garlic hog like I am, then maybe you want to use this for your smaller onions. Maybe you want to use this for shallots. Maybe you want to use it for if your family is grown and you don't need 10 pounds of potatoes anymore. Maybe a small batch of red potatoes or finger potatoes, or maybe 2 or 3 sweet potatoes are perfect in here. But honestly, candy is going to be great in here too. So no one says you just have to use it for garlic, okay? But I love them because they're vented and they stack on top of each other. It is a great addition to your keeper set, your potato and your onion keeper. Go ahead and add your garlic keeper to that. Now, you've got that going on. So I don't know if these are still out there or not, but if you missed it, I'm so sorry. It's one of my favorites, okay? The little mini garlic keeper, which I have right at my fingertips. Again, it's got the little vented holes on the top there. I'll let the air circulate around it. And then we have the garlic press, all right? That is also one of this week's sales. So you can take this week's garlic sale and just concentrate on that, okay? And so it's heart healthy. Garlic is heart healthy. It's got lots of benefits to it. You're gonna put your garlic on the side of here. Look at this, how easy this comes right up, and you can just scrape that clean and ready to go, okay? So I'm just gonna make a really great garlic monkey bread, okay? And guys, you can modify this recipe any way you want. Now, this right here is our stack cooker system, all right? And if you know what's coming up in May, you want to get yourself a stack cooker if you don't have it already, okay? It is a staple for your microwave. It is the only pots and pans you need for your microwave, all right? The stack cooker is going to be used for everything you need in that microwave, okay? So of course it's called a stack cooker. So one, that means that you can stack in there different meals or different what's wrong with courses, okay? So you're gonna have your protein, you're gonna have your side dishes, you're gonna have your dessert, okay? And the word cooker in there means you can cook from raw state, okay? So you want to make sure that you get your hands on the stack cooker because you're going to use it for not just cooking in here. You just need a piece of Tupperware. You're putting some meat in there, whatever you want to cook, you're going to use this right here. So first you're going to have the 3-quart casserole dish, all right? And maybe down here you want to put some creamy potatoes, okay? And then you're going to have your, I think this is a 2-quart? Yeah, 1 3/4 quart casserole dish, all right? This is probably where you're going to put your main entree, maybe your fish or your chicken or your meatballs, all right? It's going to have your protein in this one, okay? And then you're going to stack the 3rd casserole dish right here on the top. And this one right here could be for maybe some Italian vegetables, or maybe you want to do some brownies, okay? Or an apple crisp, okay? You're going to stack all 3 courses in the microwave, and you're going to put it in the microwave at for about 25 minutes, okay? And you're going to, when it comes out of that microwave, you're going to give it some standing time. One of the secrets to microwave cooking is standing time. Just because the little buzzer went off doesn't mean it's done, okay? The microwaves are still moving, still going, so they are going to need about 10% of the cook time. So if you had it in there for 20 minutes, give it another 2 to 5 minutes to kind of finish cooking and let those microwaves do their work, okay? And I'm telling you, it's going to be much, much better, all right? So look at this. We have our Italian vegetables in here. Can you see how bright they are? You don't have all your vitamins and nutrients getting run into the boiling water, okay? Because they're going to steam right in that microwave, and they're going to keep all their vitamins and nutrients. That's why their color is so vibrant, okay? And then here I decided to go with chicken, Italian chicken. So I just put Italian chicken breast there, and I did some Italian seasoning on there, and of course some olive oil. Right, so we've got our Italian vegetables, we've got our Italian chicken here, and I decided to do creamy potatoes down inside of this one. Okay, so you've got all three courses here. So you can prep in these casserole dishes, you cook in these casserole dishes, and you can serve in these casserole dishes. And if by chance you have some leftovers, you can actually store them in these. Okay, now that's your stack cooking. There's also some extra pieces to this system. One is your colander. Okay, the colander is a must-have. You want to steam some broccoli, you want to steam some green beans. You add a little water to the base. You do about 5 to 6 minutes per pound on your veggies, and you can steam your vegetables. But another great reason to use this is, again, remember it's called a stack cooker. You can cook from raw state. You want to brown your ground beef in here. This is a game changer, okay? So instead of you using a frying pan and you've got grease splattering everywhere and all that grease, googie stuff, okay? If you're in Tupperware, you know what I'm talking about. Stays in there, okay? Now, when you do this, I like to take my ground beef, pound at a time, and crumble it up inside of here, and maybe add your seasoning, salt, pepper, maybe some chopped up onions. Maybe you're gonna do chipotle or Italian, whatever seasoning you like, okay? And give it about 5 minutes in the microwave. Take it out, and then I kind of stir it up again with the spatula and everything. Maybe kind of like break it up, and then put it in there for another minute or two, so it's no pink. All right. And you're going to see, and I don't care how lean, I do not care how lean your meat is. It is going to have a half cup or more of grease brown scum that came out of that meat. I don't care where you bought your meat. It's going to happen. All right. Trust me on this one. All right, so browning your ground beef, stack cooking meals. What else did I say? Oh, steaming vegetables. Ooh, but there's more. This is an amazing system. And I told you, it's all the pots and pans you need for your microwave, okay? Check this out. We're going to give you a cone. The cone's going to go right in the center of this stack cooker right here. And now you're going to create the perfect microwave bowl right here, okay, which is the oval, because those microwaves are about an inch long. And so when you have the donut shape, the microwaves get in on the sides here. Hey guys, just guys, this is a family business. What can I say? All right, where was I? Oh yeah. Oh, those microwaves are about an inch long, so they're gonna be perfect in here. Do you know how the center never gets as cooked as the outer edges? Because those microwaves can't get into that center, but when you have the cone, it can do that. So if you have a mother-in-law or someone, or neighbor stops by, and, oh my goodness, I really wish I could have a dessert. You can do like a 10-minute cake, not even, maybe 8 minutes, depends on your microwave. You take a box of cake mix, just have a box of cake mix on hand. I don't care what flavor. You want to do lemon cake and Sprite, and you need a can of pop for this one, okay? You do, all right? I highly recommend not diet. It doesn't taste good, all right? And if you're gonna do a cake, why bother with the diet pop, okay? So maybe you want to do like chocolate cake with cherry Coca-Cola, kind of like a Black Forest kind of cake. Whatever combination of soda pop and cake mix you want to do. Or you could do the vanilla with the orange pop and kind of like a creamsicle kind of pop. Cake, whatever. You're going to just pour that batter on the top here, and you're going to put it in the microwave. I like to give it a little lift. So I'm going to take this casserole dish, flip it upside down, and notice this. Now my microwave can get underneath and all around and make the perfect even cooking for that microwave. So we've got our sweets going on here. We've got our stack cooking going on here. We steam vegetables in here. We brown our beef in here. Oh, but there's more. And one of my favorite all-time recipes is the chicken for dummies. All right, chicken for dummies. Yeah, it is. Okay, you take a whole chicken. You take the wrapper off. Yes, some people don't know. Okay, take the wrapper off, and sometimes they have stuffed inside the cavities, the gizzards. Okay, you want to pull that out. If you want to use them, great. If you don't, that's fine too. But I like to stuff it with maybe chopped up garlic and onions and carrot, celery, some seasoning. You're gonna pat that whole chicken with olive oil and your favorite chicken seasoning all over that. And you're going to put it in the stack cooker. Now, some people put it up on the cone like this. I just like to lay it down inside of here. All right. And since you have a chicken with all the bones and the skin, okay, meat is usually about 6 minutes per pound. I would give it maybe about 7 minutes per pound. So if you have like a 4-pound chicken, what is that? 28 minutes, 24 minutes? I don't know. I can't forget my math. All right, yeah, 28 minutes for that 4-pound chicken. Honestly, it's gonna smell, but it is going to look like that rotisserie chicken that you saw at Giant Eagle or your favorite grocery store, and you're like, you know, and they put all kinds of, they do some other seasonings on there, and they do some fillers, and they add some other ingredients to that. This is just gonna be that chicken with your all good natural seasonings on here, okay? And I'm telling you, you pull it out of that microwave, and you're not gonna need a knife. You're going to take a fork and it is just going to shred. It is going to be super moist because there's no dry heat sucking like the oven. Okay, if you're going to put that chicken in the oven and cook it for an hour, you're going to suck all that beautiful moisture out of your chicken. But in the microwave, it's going to be tender, it's going to be juicy, and it's going to be the best chicken your family's ever had. And you can seal it up if you want to. So anyway, we're going to use. So all right, if you don't have this stack cooker, I can't see the chat, but put it in there that you're going to get one, all right? Say, I am going to get a stack cooker. You're going to need this, all right? Sometimes I just use it as a plate cover. So maybe I have a plate that I just don't want to transfer into another bowl. You can use the vented one as a plate cover on your microwave also, okay? All right, I have a tickle, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to make the garlic. You could do savory, you could do sweet garlic bread, whatever kind of bread you want to do, okay? But I'm going to do the savory one. And so first of all, I have my garlic in the little chopper, okay, the compact chopper. And I'm going to use some fresh parsley. And I'm not using the press today because I want to blend the parsley and the garlic together, okay? Guys, I want you to know that this parsley has been in my fridge part and it smells great. Well, since Easter. I don't know. How many weeks ago was that, guys? Look at this. Easter. This is my parsley. Beautiful, fresh, smells, okay? Now I recommend flat Italian parsley because it has more vitamins and nutrients. It's not just the curly parsley that just has for the looks, okay? Now, it says to melt the butter in the micro pitcher, but guys, what I tell you, that this stack cooker has multiple uses. So I'm going to take about 3 tablespoons of butter, okay? And I'm just going to put it right in that stack cooker. I mean, why bother, okay? And we're going to microwave this for about 30 seconds, and then I'm going to check on it, okay? This butter is already melted. I might not even need 30 seconds, okay? Now, so it doesn't splatter, just in case I go overboard, okay? I'm going to put this cover on here. Now, if I turn it this way, it's kind of sealed, but I want a little venting going on. So you turn the handles so they're opposite from each other, and now there's a little gap right there, and it will create a vent, okay, for your microwave. All right, so we're pop that in here for about 30 seconds. We're gonna let that go to town. Then I can tap up and blend my garlic and my parsley. Okay. You can do all kinds of stuff. Want to add mozzarella cheese to this? I chose not to add the cheese. You can. If you want to use olive oil, you can add some olive oil to this. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning to this, okay? I'm going to add some chopped up pepperoni. You want to do bacon, you can do bacon. And I need a lesson on how to open up these buttermilk biscuits, all right? So I've got a can of the large buttermilk biscuits, and I might need help from my friend. I had to have Olivia, my son's fiance. They're over here working on their invitations. That's why they're chattering in the background here. Olivia, I need help. I don't know how to do this, guys. Anyway, she's gonna open that up. She doesn't want to be on camera. She's gonna be over there. All right, let's start the butter, guys. Hey, how do you do that? She just snapped it. All right, I'm sure you guys can do it. Look at this. Look at this. It's perfect. It just snapped. I would have been here all day. Okay, here's my butter. It did not splatter all over because I covered it up nicely. Thank you, Olivia. All right. We are going to toss in our beautiful parsley and garlic down inside of there. Okay. Of course, we're going to use our amazing spatulas from Tupperware. And you don't need just one. You need about 5 or 6 spatulas because one's dirty, one's got touched meat, and one did that, and one did that. Okay. So we got that going on. I'm gonna take throw my pepperoni that I chopped up down inside of there, and then you're just gonna take your biscuits and you're gonna quarter them. Now, if you want them a little bit smaller, you can do it in sixths instead of quarters. I like them a little bit smaller. I noticed I made a batch earlier because I had to check this out, right, guys? And so you can just do them in six. I love using our universal knife from Tupperware. The chef's knife is the perfect knife for everything you need to do, okay? This knife does everything from chopping to cutting up my biscuits, whatever I needed to do. And there is a proper way to hold a chef's knife, okay? You want to hold it, okay, with your index finger and your thumb on the blade, and your hand and your fingers wrap around the handle right there. And that way you control the knife, okay? I've seen people do this where they put their finger on the top of the spine there. And guys, that is gonna come right at you, okay? I have seen people hold it way back on the handle there. And let me see if I can do this faster. They hold it way back here and that's wobbly, okay? You control the knife here, all right? You control the knife. Don't let it control you and have an accident, okay? It's kind of like why I joined this Tupperware business. I got to control and have the freedom and the flexibility to work when I need to work, okay? I did this when my kids were little. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of spice in here. And I could take them to school. They did not ride the bus. My son begged me to ride the bus, so he rode the bus one day, and then he said, "No, Mom, I don't want to ride the bus." I'm like, "I told you." I was there for field trips and soccer games and cross-country meets and all that fun stuff. So I'm just tossing those biscuit quarters that we did with this beautiful butter and the pepperoni. And like I said, you can modify this. You can add cheese to it, whatever you want to do. Okay. And I'm going to add the cone to the center here. Okay. And I'm just going to microwave it for about 6 minutes. I'm going to check it. In my microwave, it took a little longer, so maybe around 7, 8 minutes, but you decide. You don't want to overcook it. Do not overcook it. And that is why you need to have stand. So what a lot of people like to do is they will go and look and they'll say it's not done. They'll put it back in and now they overcook it. Can't go back. Can't go back. So give it that standing time. So after the 6 minutes, I will give it another minute. And if I feel like it needs to go back in, I'll put it in for another minute or so, okay? So give it that standing time. So I hope you enjoyed this. We'll come back later and I'll show you the finished garlic monkey balls. Bread that came out of the microwave. It took about 7 minutes. Another little tip for you. Have you ever put bread in the microwave and then like whatever and few minutes go by and then it's like hard stale? You need to keep it covered. You need to keep it sealed in an airtight bowl, okay? So here's my monkey bread. Check it out. And I made some for dinner tonight. It was devoured. I like to take the other casserole dish and kind of flip it into it. Okay. All down inside there. Okay. Ooh, it looks so much prettier like this. Okay. And look at this, guys. Look at this gorgeous garlic monkey bread. Okay. Doesn't it look like it came from a bakery? It came from your stack cooker. All right. So if you're excited about a product like this, and maybe you earned a stack cooker for free, maybe you can take something like maybe you earned a piece of cookware. Maybe you have one of our supersonic extra systems, some big ticket item. Okay. And this is a Hail Mary for you. Sell raffle tickets. Sell raffle tickets. If you have something, especially a piece of cookware, all right, and you've already got one and you don't need it and you really want to, it's a little high price for someone to just say, yes, I want to purchase that. Why not sell $10 tickets? If you're looking for 25 people to buy $10 tickets for the $250 casserole dish or whatever it is you're doing, okay? Maybe it's a lasagna pan. You work it out, whatever it is that you might have, and sell those last chance tickets for this big ticket item, okay? So $10 ticket, 25 people, that's $250. And like Jessica said, that's gonna get you your consistency for month 1, okay? All right, another idea for you, guys, it smells so good and it's right in front of you, but anyway, is a party in a box or a party and a bowl. Okay. So take these last week catalogs. Okay. These are only good for one more week. They're going to end on the 24th, and then we're going to roll into summer. What are you going to do with all these? Roll them up, put a cute little ribbon on them, put an order form down inside of here. If you don't have catalogs, roll up some, print off some April sales flyers. Okay, make it work for you what you have in your class. Okay, um, and you take it to maybe your favorite bank teller. You go to the bank. You go inside the bank. Do you know the bank teller there? Hey, Kendall, can I just set this on your counter here? And whoever takes the scroll, and I'll be back on Tuesday, April 22nd to pick it up. Anybody, any orders here, and that will be yours, your credit for you, and you get to pick out something for half price and free, okay, depending on how much we have. All right. Maybe you have a hairdresser that you use it all the time. Maybe it's a post office. Maybe it's your favorite clerk at the grocery store. Maybe it's your neighbor. Okay, find someone that will do a party in a bowl, or take it to work and put it in the break room. Speaking of work, maybe you do break room parties if you do work a full-time job. Maybe you can make a batch of salsa or guacamole or garlic bread, pull apart garlic bread, and make it in the break room and leave, some scroll parties there. So find a way. You're going to need to go to them, be creative, and let's make it happen. If you are $5 away, $2 away, $100 away, do some Hail Marys to get you that consistency bonus at 250. If you're trying to hit those personal sales volume bonuses, this is a great way to do that. You got great ideas from Jenny and Jessica. There's a couple more. So let's go get them, guys. We can do it. Touchdown.